Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fams. How's everybody doing today on this Thursday? Hopefully, everybody's doing wonderfully blessed, having a great day. Most importantly, a safe day wherever you're at in this beautiful world that we live in. This is your boy Jaime G, and you guys already know what time it is, baby. But for those of you that don't know, it's that Wild Wild West crypto land time. We're about to dive into some Doge and overall crypto market news. Now, if you're new to my channel and this all sounds good to you, do me a favor. If you can gently tap on the likes and destroy the dislikes if you want to. It's all good. I appreciate it either way. Most importantly, though, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, hit that notification bell and turn it on to all so you can be notified when I come through with developing breaking news. None of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Now, if you guys are ready to dive into the Wild Wild West crypto land and see what's going on, without further ado, let's get it. All right, guys, Bitcoin is down 2.2% for the day. We're sitting at 42,867 with 61 cents. Not too shabby. Granted, yes, it's in the red and Bitcoin's a little down, but so what? But guys, if Grandpa Bitcoin's in the red, what are we going to see in the market? The sentiment's always going to pretty much be the same, right? Because the market follows suit, right? So as you can see, the overall crypto markets are in the red on the top 100 on coin market cap, right? But it's okay. A healthy pullback is always needed and always necessary for the cryptos to continue to push up, right? You can't just go up, 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 and up, right? Because the faster it goes up, the faster it comes down, right? But all right, guys, enough of Bitcoin. We're going to dive into Doge. And today, guys, I'm going to do just a little short video. I'm just going to look at the charts and show you something that I found on the 4-hourly time frame, right? And it can kind of maybe give us an idea, right? Because we never know, right? Looking at the charts is basically just giving us a rough idea on which way the price of an asset might go, whether to the upside or to the downside. And that's what we're going to talk about when we look at the charts here in a second. All right, guys, Dogecoin. It's ranks number 11 now, baby. We've came up one spot, right? We were number 12 yesterday. Now we're number 11. We're working our way back up to top 10, baby. What? All right. Dogecoin is at 0.1699, baby. We are basically almost at 17 cents. We're up 3.5% for the day. Dogecoin is looking sexy as all get up today, guys. I'm excited. Dogecoin's 24-hour low was at 15 cents, guys, and our 24-hour high was at 0.1748. Our market cap is sitting at $22.41 billion, and our volume in the last 24 hours is at $1.97 billion. We are up 0.97 percent, not percent, right? But we're almost up $1 billion, guys, from where we were at yesterday. All right, enough of the stats. Now let's dive into the charts and see what your boy's talking about, right? All right, so we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, okay, guys? So what do we see here? Okay, so you see this big ass yellow circle, right? Okay, so this is as you can see, there's a red line and we got rejected, right? So this red line is the 180-day moving average. Now, as you can see, we got rejected the day before, not day before, earlier today. And as you can see, we're pretty much testing it again right now, right? Okay, so now let's go back. We're going to go back about 6 months, right, guys? So I can show you guys on how this can act as a guide, right? And it kind of somewhat solidifies on what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we're going to go all the way back, okay? All the way back to where I started, about 6 months, right? All the way back to the month of, where are we at here? Okay, I think this is where I stopped. Okay, now we're in the month of October. Now what do we see here? We see another yellow line, right? Okay, so we see the 180-day moving average, the red line. Now what do we see in the circle? We see that Doge breaks through it, right? Okay, so now that we're above the 180-day moving average, what are we doing? Right? We're trending in an upward position, right? We're trending up. Okay, so now we're gonna go. We're in October, right? Actually, I went all the way back to September. My bad, guys. See, I'll show you real quick. Right? Yeah, see, all the way right here, right? This is all the way October. So the reason why I put 6 months, right? That's a good indicator. 6 months, half a year, right? Is a good way of looking back to see if something can be solidified or used as a reference, right? And it goes all the way back to the beginning of the year, but I didn't want to take you back that far, guys. So I only went back about 6 months to show you how this 180-day moving average can show us on what the price of Doge does when it's above the 180-day moving average line and when it's below it. Now, right here, as you can see, in the month of October, we test it and we dip below it, right? And what happens after we dip below it? We start consolidating sideways and trending down, right? The overall sentiment and the trend is in the downward motion, right? As you can see, right? We come all the way to the month of October now, right? What do we do here, right? We come up to test this 100-day moving, 180-day moving average. I keep saying 100-day. Sorry, guys. We test it. We break through it. And like I showed you, we were trending to the upside. Then we come down. We test it, right? We dip below it for about a day or so. Then we break back through it again. What are we doing? We're trending to the upside, right? We're going, we're trending. Now we're at the end of November or the end of October. Boom, here's my yellow circle. What do? We come down, we test it, and bam, we shoot up to the upside. So what do you see so far, guys? When we're on top of this 180-day moving average, we trend to the upside for pretty much substantially for a long amount of time. Now, when we're below, as you can see over here in the month of November, right, when we test it, right, what do? We dip below the 180-day moving average, and what happens? Let me slide up here, guys. Sorry. We trend down, right? We're in a downward trend, consolidating, but nonetheless, the overall sentiment is a downward trend, as you can see, right? Boom, we're gone. We're nothing but it's consolidating sideways, but the overall sentiment, like I keep trying to stress, is it's down when we're below the line. Here we go again. We test it. We're above it for about a day. Then we dip right back below it again. What do? Downward trend, consolidating sideways. We come back up, we test it. We're above it for about 2 weeks, right? So once we're above the red line, what do? We stay above it for a little bit of time, right? Now we're below. Now we test it again. Now what? We're below it, okay, for about a good 3 weeks or so. We test it again. Boom, rejected. What do? We trend. We trend down, guys. Overall sentiment is down. So what I'm trying to point out, guys, to you guys here is that this 180-day moving average is a good tool to look at to see what happens when we go above this 180-day line or below it, right? As you can see, the reason why I'm showing it is because it's critical right now. We're testing it, right, guys? So hopefully we'll have enough, continue to have this bullish momentum and push and break this 180-day moving average line and stay above it, right? But in order to solidify it as basically like support on the 4-hourly time frame, we have to close a candle out at least for a day, at least 24 hours, sitting above this, right? And then in my opinion, it'll solidify that the bulls have regained this 180-day moving average as a support on the 4-hourly time frame, right? And that is bullish. So right now, it's kind of up in the air. We don't know what Doge is going to do, if it's going to dip below or above. As you can see, we're testing it right at the moment. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will continue to dip. We will continue to break through this. All right, now let me erase a bunch of these lines here real quick, guys. Now we're going to talk about support and resistance for right now. Okay, now we're on the daily time frame. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to bust out the 20-day moving average. Okay, guys. Now that is acting as our resistance right now. Right, now let's see what's going on here. Boom. All right, so as you can see, things are looking bullish, right? The momentum is still continuing to push up right now. Now, this red line here is the 20-day moving average. It was coming in at 0.166, right? As you can see, the bulls have pushed right back through it, right? We regained our level of support at the 15 cents area, right, the other day, right? So the bulls have continuously for the past 4 days been pushing Doge in an upward trend. As you can see right here, guys, look, right here, right? Boom. We continue to push up all these three daily green candles. So things are looking extremely bullish, right? As of the last 4 days for Doge, we have broke resistance. We're testing that 180-day moving average, right, on the 4-hour timely frame. So to sum all this up, right, guys, it looks like we have broke resistance on the daily time frame on that 20-day moving average. Now, we need to stay above it for at least 24 hours for the bulls to truly solidify and reclaim this 20-day moving average as support. And if so, then our next level will be around between 19 and 20 cents, right? But I'll make a video about that maybe when it happens, right? But for now, it looks like we're above support. Hopefully, we will sustain and stay above it. Right, guys? So things are, what I'm trying to point out is, long story short, by showing you all this stuff on the charts, Dogecoin is continuously looking bullish, and it has been for the past couple of days. There is a lot of positive momentum going, right? So I think things are looking good, right, guys? And I think it's going to be another bullish day, right? But we'll see what tomorrow brings. But as for today, I truly think we're going to close the day out on a bullish note. All right, guys. Now, this is what your boy had for you. As for now, stay tuned. I'm going to drop a video with some Dogecoin news and some overall crypto news later today. Just wanted to make a video on some TA. All right, guys. You guys stay safe and stay blessed until tomorrow. Till later this evening. Your boy is out. Peace.